Aloha Rifters! Long time no see over here for Dream Dimensions 101 at Rift Scene. I have missed you, and I've been so busy with the weekend that's just passed with Extra Life and a lot of other projects going on. Thank you for your patience. Glad you could be here. Things just keep on rolling in Rift, and I wanted to get in here and show you someone completely awesome who's preparing us for Christmas. Christmas is just around the corner. For Dimensioneers, everybody's starting to think about stuff already. But before we meet her, let's have a quick look at this little costume, which is for the Rift Scene Wardrobe Competition. And there's Valzen right next to me. How you doing, Valzen?
Hello, Kiwi. Oh, you look so cute.
We're matching, except I'm at a kind of different end of the scale of festivities.
Oh, well. Hey, red is red, right?
Right? You're looking gorgeous in your Christmas outfit there. And it's so amazing you're
Well, thank
already
you.
prepared for Christmas.
Um, I am in Rift. In real life, no.
And what does Christmas mean for you?
It means family. It has always meant family, and that's what inspired me to do this dimension. I love Christmas. I've always loved it. All of our family has always gotten together, and now that I have children, well, I've had children for a long time. My oldest is 18, but we still enjoy getting together. And my youngest is 12, going on 13, and he inspired me to do this dimension.
Nice. So we're in a Kestrel's Ravine dimension. So it's got the whole snowy thing going on here. In the sky, I see the space sky, which is from Purple Loyalty, sorry. And then, once again, she's dressed for Christmas, and that's why we're here. Valzen is also a cottage connoisseur, I shall say. She's built a lot of cottages, so we're going to pop into a few of them. This will also help inspire people out there that are getting ready for the cottage competition on Rift forums being run by Fendish, or also known as Baradera, so people can have a look at those entries, and get stuck into it because there's still time to build. There's a lot of good time to get into that. So I'm so excited. You ready to show us around?
I am. When you start in the dimension, you start here, and I'm going to show you behind us first because I made a little funny scene back here. This, of course, is Santa's shed, and I built a little reindeer. But up here, I had the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. He kind of reminds me of that guy for some reason. So I stuck him here, and they were going around trying to steal Christmases, and they had an accident. And his two thugs are arguing about what happened.
His two homies just standing there, chilling, arguing
That's
about it.
right. They're like, hey, what'd you do? I didn't do it. You did it. No, I did.
Love the reindeer. That's super cute.
So, and we will enter the house. The thing I don't like about it is I had to place on the title go through doors because I wanted the doors closed, but I wanted people to know they could actually go through them. I'm not sure if great big bombies could get through here or not. So you just walk through.
That's okay. Dwarfs can. That's all that matters. Wow, look at this.
I usually have very plain floors with a couple of rugs thrown here and there, so I want to do something different this time. Add a lot of detail to the floors. I probably went a little overboard.
No such thing. Absolutely no such thing in Dimensions. The patterns on the floor, the whole red and green, look fabulous.
Well, thank you very much. And you walk through these other doors. This is their bed.
This is what I like. It's kind of like hidden. You're having this little tour. You can't see anything, and the color of the carpets that you've used to walk through all end. Oh wow! Look at your window.
I made snowflake windows. That snowflake window has over 40 planks of limestone. I wanted to do more of those, so I only did the two in front. The rest of the windows are a little different. They didn't take up as many items.
Still gorgeous. I love how you've incorporated a lot of different things into the features that are usually just left plain and or pre-made as we've been able to get since 2.3. So it's really nice, and you're sticking to that red and green thing, something fierce. Love the
Yeah, it's
lights. That's pretty
very
cool.
fierce. I like morphing all different objects all the time. I'm always trying to come up with new things. I had never used the maple chairs as a bed before, so I thought I would try it here just to see how it turned out.
Looks awesome. I love the shimmer sand use, the use of the shimmer sand fishing item for the bedside tables there too. Little things like this really, really make the dimension absolutely awesome. And you've been around since the beginning and took a wee break and just came back to us, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am. I left in March, and I had been around for a while, and I came back. Oh, you are so short. I tried to make things according to scale, but I don't put in mind midgets, so I do apologize for that.
I
Or
can fit in the
dwarves, I
oven.
should say.
That's the main thing, right?
Yeah, I had a couple of those empty mining carts, so there are 7 here to make this stove.
I love those empty mining carts. I love all of the mining carts. You can do so much with them. I love your use of fishing
You
items. You've
can.
really gotten around to being able to use them, and your blend of the old and new. Oh my god, look at this.
There's Mrs. Claus. She's preparing dinner.
That is super cute.
Oh, thank you. Had a good time with her.
But even this, like cabinets and stuff like that, those little details again make something super cool, and you're still incorporating the old items, which to me is that's what I look for. I look for the blend of the old and new a lot. And for new players, it's really refreshing to see too. They often ask where this and that is because the store is the only place they can often go and get stuff. So seeing the fishing items is encouraging as well.
Yes, I have tons of fishing items, which I don't have very many in this place because I have used them in my others. And if you walk on into the living room, there's a fireplace and there's Santa over there reading his list. He's not the most beautiful Santa that you've ever seen, but he's humble in his own right.
He's got a beard. Looks amazing.
He has a beard, that's what matters. And he's drinking his hot cocoa with his marshmallows and his little tray of cookies.
This is awesome. It's all full. Can I run through the store?
Yes, ma'am.
Wee.
I wanted to incorporate some old with new, such as I wanted it to be kind of like a classic old-fashioned house, but bathrooms, I can't get into old-fashioned bathrooms, so this is a more modern theme in here.
It's a bit hard without having curves for us to make those beautiful big bathtubs, and the clawfoot bathtub
Exactly.
is my favourite in real life. But I understand what you mean when it comes to the bathroom. I'm the same too. I stick to the classic lines because that's all we can do at this current time.
Wow, you get lost in that bathtub. Uh, Originally, there wasn't a shower in here, and I was like, oh my gosh, that bathtub is so huge. So I just stuck the shower as an afterthought.
It's not a bathtub, it's a pool.
Exactly. And I
So
threw
this.
some,
Oh, sorry.
just, I'm sorry, just some things together for the walls. I like how these little things came out here on this wall. Um, there are some really pretty things in the store, although I do encourage people to fish and to craft. I'm really big into crafting items. That's one of the things that um, I hope comes out more in the future is more craftable dimension items.
I have no doubt that's going to be the case at some stage, knowing that Faratha is also the queen of crafting. That's where she started off in Rift, and now she's in Dimensions as well, and continues to bring us crafting goodies. So I have no doubt at all that somewhere in the future that will be the case. I love all these small details. I love how you took the whole red and green theme, then added splashes. You've wanted stars everywhere. That is super evident. And in such a tiny place, there is so much going on.
Well, thank you very much. Um, and as an artist, lighting is everything. You want to place your lighting in the right places.
For sure, that's what I'm about. Lighting. It's what molds my dimension experience. But to show you what I mean by Valzen being a cottage connoisseur, we're going to pop into a couple of them and show you what it's all about. And hopefully, this will inspire other people to build their cottages or add or see what they're doing with theirs, especially for the contests currently going on. So, we'll be right back. And this is absolutely stunning, Valzen. Stunning.
Well, thank you very, very much. I hope it inspires others to get into the spirit.
And we have landed. Changed my outfit to get into the swing of things as we travel through Valzen's dimensions. We've just been to Santa's house in a kestrel ravine. She is the cottage connoisseur, and now we're in Shorewood Island. It sees the day. All of these dimensions are on Greybriar. And hi again, Valzen.
Hello, Kiwi.
So excited! Show us. Where are we? What are we doing?
I am too. I've had this dimension for like ever. And when I first got it, I fell in love with the water, the crystal blue, clear water. And I knew I wanted to build a little house by the water. And that was back before the Rift Store. That was back before we could have 2,000 items here. And I'd done a lot of fishing. I fished up so many cherry trees. I don't even know how many. And the logs we just walked through, those were fished up. And as you come down through here, I try to just have a little intro to the place with cherry trees. And then I used to have a house right here. It was just a little wooden house and had a lot of fished up, lacy elven tables that I used as windows. So, and all of the wood was crafted. When the Rift Store came out, I fell in love with the walls and the roofs. I had to redo it. So it all got moved.
Looks amazing, and that was a beautiful cherry blossom lane we just went down. I just love. I remember when these first came out. You know, we were all so excited when these cherry blossom trees
Yes,
came out. You could see us in troves out in Moonshade trying to fish these up.
exactly.
So, would you like to start on the outside?
We can, or we can start on the inside.
Nice, I follow you. Lead the way.
Okay. We can walk this way onto the front porch. I'm big for porches and swings and comfy chairs on the porches.
That's not a chair, that's a bed for me. But hey.
Yeah, that's really big for you.
Love it. Love lounging, the whole feel here. I love the landscaping you've done, the old and new. You've also added some of the wedding items, which don't get as used as much as they used to. So it's nice to see them still out there.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. And we have a fireplace and some artwork and first piano I put together. If you want to play us a tune,
Oh, hey, I
do you
could
sing?
play this piano. So when was this piano made? Was this here originally?
No, I made that not too long ago. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about you for some reason. I don't know why. If you had said something on the forums or somewhere about a piano, that was ages ago. So I don't know why, but I was thinking about you when I was putting it together.
Nice. Let's sing a song sometimes. I love singing.
This is all original from the other house. This desk area I put together using crafted bookcases and those fished up banners as for a lamp.
I love the mahogany wood from those shells. I really adore the way light hits them. I really love the use
I
of
do too.
your mahogany shelves here too, the larger ones. Just the wood is so warm.
It is. I love them. They're turned upside down here and used as the cabinets, and the drawers are, I'm sure you recognize the drawers. They're just the backless mahogany chairs.
It's so helpful. I love what you've done with the metal boxes too into the fridge and covering them up with the tiles. That's awesome, and this is what morphing's all about. This is why I really wanted to see Valzen stuff. This is the first time I'm seeing these. I've been waiting for a special occasion, and Christmas is it with Valzen, with all her small details, getting everyone prepared and inspired. She loves to help people, she loves to inspire people. She's an artist in real life, and I couldn't think of a more perfect way to share you with everybody else. It's awesome. She's gonna go shy on me in a second. Oh, she already has. LOL.
Shy? No. No, no, no. We'll go around upstairs. There's not a whole lot. There are some bedrooms and some wall art I just threw together. I thought looked kind of cool.
I'm trying to find you. I'm like, where did she go?
Uh-oh.
Did you go
Maybe we should have
outside?
grouped. We could find our dots.
I've got my
No,
UI
I'm
off.
over
Here
here.
you are. I wouldn't be able to see it anyways. But I'm just getting lost in it all too. I like looking at all the finer details. Everyone gets a little bit dizzy sometimes looking at my. Oh wow, that's a nice use of the icons from the blue loyalty. Is it blue loyalty? Do we even have blue loyalty?
Yes.
Yes, there we
Yes.
go. I'm still waking up from extra late.
There's a little bedroom in here. I created this bed ages and ages ago when the wedding stuff first came out, so I still use it because I love it.
Very nice.
Big fireplace that you could get lost in.
Keep warming, you mean? I got you. I remember when the wedding stuff came out, and those marble benches were just squealed, but everybody was squealing about them, and they just became so handy. I'm pretty sure when the wedding stuff came out, those marble benches got sold out in a day, if they
I
could.
know. The vendor was really busy. And I know this seems weird, but the place just didn't seem right without my boys' room over here. Um, so I had to make one for them. And now it seems like home.
Why would that be weird for a mother to
Let's see
think
if
about her children while she's building? Question mark. So using
this
it,
is
what
the
did you think
modern,
about
the
coming
more,
back and into these pre-made walls and things? What was that like for you?
well, at first I was really excited. I was ecstatic. And then I've used them so much now I'm back to doing my own little thing. It's like, okay, I've done it. I've seen what they look like. I'm ready to go back to little crafted things or something else that I can morph together to make it look interesting.
Right, and I love that you've used the old and the new. Well, they're not really old, they're both old now, but I love how you've used the tables, both of them. It'd be nice to see more tables with different patterns.
I agree. And I guess the way I am with porches now, I have an upper deck here with just a couple of fished up chairs and some extra tables around.
So back in the day when 1000 was like heaven, how's your thoughts on all the increased capacities?
I have both negative and positive thoughts on that. I love the fact that we can have so many more item slots. It would be nice if there was an in between. I, for instance, this place, if I only needed 300 more or 500 more, no, I had to jump all the way to 2,000. It would be nice if that was incorporated, to add just however many you needed. So then you feel compelled to actually use that many slots. Although this place, it didn't take long. And there's a back porch, and I've got a couple of swings out here.
So grand, your porches. And I love your the use once again of the old and new, and the amount of detail you've gone into things to inspire people and to show your own inspiration. And this is the beauty of
And
Shorewood Island, having this water to mould your whole build around, so you could have your pools and whatnot everywhere. I love how you've added these new, I forget the name of these plants or trees.
the
Don't see
web
them
claw
used
trees.
often. Yep, they look awesome.
Yeah, I like them. And we have a little sandbox over here, and we have the barbecue pit on the other side of the pool. And you come on around. This is truly seizing the day after your hard work. Take a dip in the pool or come over here and have yourself a little picnic and enjoy the hot tub.
Yep, this is where I'd be. You've added the little bit of ember going on there too, so people can clarify that it's a hot tub next to the water of the sea. Then you have your pool. You've got the whole thing. You've wrapped it all nicely with old and new, and the colours are extraordinary. You can tell you've taken a lot of consideration into your colours, going from the red and green into the pinks and the blues, and putting the whole sea theme here. It's really awesome.
Well, thank you very, very much. On the other side of the house is a bar and a little market, and in the back is a little island with fire and just a little sit around place.
One step ahead of you. Already there. Gotta find Nico. Always have to find Nico. He's the man of most
Yeah, we gotta have
dimensions, the
Nico.
guardian, I call him. And it's really nice that you've set up a spot for each boat. I remember overdosing on boats, and they kind of lost their respectability in my eyes because I had so many of them. So it's nice that they're remaining,
Exactly. Yes.
being given a highlight in your dimension at their own little secluded spots. So this is a Shorewood Island. It's on Greybriar and it's called Seize the Day. It's by Valzen, who I think is a cottage connoisseur. This is the first time I'm seeing her work, so I've been waiting. I've heard a lot about her. She's been on forums a little bit. What's her name on forums, Valzen?
Vywen, Bywen.
Right, I remember back in the day when you did, you made the best bathroom I'd ever seen, and I was hoping someday I'd get to meet you. And here we are, almost a year later. It's funny.
Isn't that something?
And this looks absolutely stunning. We're going to zip on into another one of her cottages, and I hope you'll come over here to Greybriar, make a level 1, and travel as Valzen once again pops out and takes us somewhere else. And where are we off to next, Valzen?
Let's go to Snowed In Manor for 2. Fane's Retreat.
Wicked. Love Fane's Retreat, and we'll see you very shortly. And here we are. We're in a Fane's Retreat. It's called Snowden Manor for 2, and this is an old but new. This is a renovation, so people that are seeing these videos that know Valzen and have known her for a while, they'll know some of her stuff that's been here. But it's all been transformed. She's caught up, she's gotten stuck into the new items, and really gone all out. So I'm really excited about this one. And hi again, Valzen.
Hi there.
Yay, show us around. I'm loving it already.
Well, when you start out here in the beginning, this is, I'm sure you noticed, these are the mausoleum walls. And there are 3 here because I just love those walls. And you walk forward. Here's fireplace and a morphed couch. This is the rolled bed rolls, the colored bed rolls. I forget exactly what they're called.
That's exactly it. Coloured. Awesome. This is a
And I
great
put
couch.
some snow stuff outside so you would actually feel like you're snowed in.
You can so tell you're an artist. You really can.
We have another piano, and I don't know what you would call this right here.
Awesome. That's what we'll call it.
I love the slate floor. Really do.
I do like the shine of it and the way light hits it, for sure. I love how you've gone all out with a blue theme in here. So it's adding to everything too. Even the use of, this is one of these ETH machines, so there's a lot of new stuff in this one. So it's been scaled. Most people use the stasis tube, but it's really nice to see a feature that's used similarly for the stasis with the ETH machine.
And it's just a basic kitchen, except since it is a manor, we're a little bit more modern here. We have a microwave and a coffee pot, blender.
Basic, she says. Look at the microwave, look at the blender, look at the coffee maker. Basic, she says. Whatever. That's awesome. I'm so going to make a coffee machine. I have to. Might not be like yours, but one must have a coffee machine.
Now, but there are 2 lit cigarettes here on the little bar area. I This was an item that I don't even remember why I got it, but it was some sort of what is the name of that thing? It's like a shrine or something that I forget the name of it. And I noticed the smoke coming off the top of it. I was like, oh wow, that looks like cigarette smoke. So that's how that transformed.
Too funny. Once again, there's little details. This is what it's all about, especially in cottages and homes. You fill in every space and you lend it to everything. And so by the time you're finished, there's so much going on. It's incredible.
Thank you very much. We have another huge bathtub in the bathroom here.
Everything is huge to me. Nice.
Okay, you hopping right in there.
That's what us midgets do. We get into everything. Oh, I like your mirrors. So that's a oval snow pile put in there, and it's in an old table. I recognize those table legs from the card table. I love them. I
Yes,
look
ma'am.
for blue stuff all the time. So when I see something blue, it's like, oh, okay. There's a table for two. It's so cozy.
I love those Calari chairs. And this is 6 Calari beds.
That is definitely a bed you want to get lost in for a couple of days out in Fane's Retreat, and it's this gorgeous place. A whole lot. I can't believe how much blue you put through the whole thing and stuck to it. A lot of people find it very difficult to stick to a colour or theme.
Yeah, I like sticking to a certain theme and color, although sometimes it's very difficult to do. but it's rather easy in a small place like this.
So, what is the best advice you could give to somebody that's wanting to build cottages?
Cottage, I think, is more small, cozy, lots of detail. Pay attention to lighting, color themes, and a lot of detail. If the more detail you can go, the better. Try morphing different objects in ways you wouldn't think of doing it. Any item you get, turn it upside down, backwards, and morph it with something else or with itself, and just have fun, basically. The more fun you have, the more success you'll have. If it becomes tedious or frustrated for you, then it's time to quit for the night.
For sure. And for me, the easiest way I like to start something if I'm going to have a theme is the whole environment itself. So usually I start off with the sky. So I'm going to pick a weather, a season, or something like that too. So I'll start it off from the outside to really. So every time I zone into it, it gives me, it reminds me what I'm doing in that space, especially if you build a lot of dimensions like yourself. And so that always reminds me of what I'm doing. So you might want to pick that, and that probably starts too when I'm choosing the dimension that I'm going to use.
Yeah, that's excellent advice. Excellent. I do that too. There are so many things I consider, and I'm sure you do too. Composition, colors, lighting, and all that.
And outfits. Gotta have outfits for each
Of
dimension.
course, you have to have outfits.
Well, it has been an absolute pleasure running around your dimensions. You've been really patient with me as well, as I've been super busy the last few days and or weeks. I thank you for wanting to show me around and for sharing Christmas with us, which is coming, and there's going to be a lot of people. They're already asking me a lot of questions. A lot of people are asking me questions about Thanksgiving, about Christmas, about all of the seasons coming up. We got some great things coming up, but that's a couple of weeks away. There'll be some awesome things going on to celebrate the seasons coming, and I'm so excited. And I know everyone's going to be blown away by your Christmas festivities.
Oh, well, thank you so much. You do make me, I'm just, wow. I really appreciate you coming to visit, and I thoroughly enjoy showing you around and enjoy talking with you.
Likewise, always nice to catch up with you, and I wish your family, your loved ones, and friends a very Merry Christmas when it gets there.
And I yours.
Thank you, Valzen, and thank you, everybody, for catching up. Sorry for the long wait. It has been a long time between drinks, but well worth the wait. We have been on a super trip around beautiful cottages built by Valzen on Greybrier. Pop over, see her work, let her know what you think if she's around. She'll be away for a little while, so I wanted to catch her before she stepped out again. She is a very busy woman, and hopefully she'll be back with us again real soon. Thank you, Valzen.
Thank you. Bye bye.